All right, episode 130 of the Basement Tapes. My son just sent me a quote that says, "Any man can design a bridge that doesn't collapse. Only an engineer can design a bridge that barely doesn't collapse." So, fun little thought there. 1963 rolls on with Basement Tapes 130. We're getting deeper into the 1960s with the 1963 Topps baseball set. Iconic in many ways. Perhaps I keep using that terminology too often, but there are some ditties in this set. I have, what do I have out of this? I have 227 of these cards. I need to audit this one too, so let me look at that. 1963 Topps. Uh, because there are some discrepancies there. I may have more. I may have up to 275, it says. But let's go over to the 1963 stat zone where it says 582 cards, $31.83. Average value, $18,526. Total value. Complete set of 576, 5,000 to $12,000. The cards in this 576 card set measure 2.5 by 3.5 inches. The sharp color photographs of the 1963 set are a vivid contrast to the drab pictures of 1962. Thank you. In addition to the League Leaders Series 1 through 10 and World Series cards 142 through 148, the seventh and last series of cards 523 through 576 contains 7 rookie cards, each depicting 4 players. Cards were issued, among other ways, in 1-card penny packs and 5-card nickel packs. There were some 3-card advertising panels produced by Topps. The players included are from the first series. One panel shows Hoyt Wilhelm, Don Locke, and Bob Doliba on the front with a Stan Musial ad endorsement on one of the backs. Key rookie cards in the set are Bill Freehan, Tony Oliva, Pete Rose, Willie Stargell, and Rusty Staub. 54 rookie cards total. Let's see what is going on here in the 582 cards Beckett has listed and who comes out on the podium for us. Let's see here. Description, descending value. Let's see what we got here. Mantle, of course, is going to be the big one. Or is it Rose? We'll find out here in a second. Beckett is doing the math for us so that we don't have to. It looks like Pete Rose comes out on top by a long shot ahead of Mickey Mantle. Roberto Clemente is tied with Willie Stargell for third place. So we have a situation here. 2 rookie cards in the top 4 that are also high series cards. Pete Rose, rookie, of course. We know about it. I have a Sandy Koufax that I don't keep too far from my view. It's done eaten up by rats and fires and pests and loci and all that stuff. So let's get out of this. I'm sorry, I'm digressing. TCDB, 576 cards, 1963 Topps. Teams listed here are the Orioles, Red Sox, Cubs, White Sox, Reds, Indians, Tigers, 45s of Colts, Athletics, Angels, Dodgers, Braves, Twins, Mets, Yankees, Phillies, Pirates, Giants, Cardinals, and the Senators. Errors and variations, there are 22 of them. There are all sorts of stuff, 62 and 63 variations on the front and backs of some of the rookie cards. Variations on the checklists. There are variations with various things like Jack Baldshun has a white slash across his black and white photo in the bottom right. Now the bottom right there, and then let's look at the corrected version. Though the white slash is gone, so probably a printing error there. There's Yogi Berra. He's a gorgeous little handsome devil. That reminds me of Martini from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Let's get back to where we once belonged. Orange A, White A. There's all sorts of errors and variations in these cards. Fun set, though. We'll get a little deeper into lots of Hall of Famers, 64 of them to be exact. Lots of rookies, 56 of those to be exact. And they also include variations, of course. Comments? Well, let's go back to the inserts. There's some inserts and related sets here. There are peel-offs from 1963 that we may or may not get to in our basement tapes. Comments, Empty 77 says the peel-off subset also comes in blank back variation for each player. Round the Diamond 87 says this one is reminiscent of the 1983 top set. Next to the 1962 top set, this one has been the toughest to build out of the 60s sets, at least according to my set completion statistics. Well, 69 was easy, and 68 was easier than this. That's for sure. So I don't know what you're talking about. The box from this just comes alive. There's actually, instead of animation or cartoon or hand drawn stuff, there's actual real live photography there of a player number 11, most likely on the White Sox, I would imagine, or perhaps on the Phillies or maybe on the Reds. Tops 1 cent boxes, tops 5 cent boxes. There's stuff going on in the outfield there as well. So fun marketing or packaging by Tops there. If I can get one of those, I'd be pretty happy too. I'd be happy with anything, folks. Who am I lying to? Bubblegum cards, 1 cent, Tops baseball, bubblegum, 5 cents. Let's look at the sell sheets and ads. This is going to be fun. Stan Musial says Tops Baseball is the finest series ever. Signed by Stan Musial. Nice picture, a black and white picture of a very colorful box. It's in real life, imposed on a mustard yellow baseball with Stan looking on approvingly. Exciting new features, sensational new pictures, latest facts and figures. All the baseball heroes and headline makers of 1963 are now in an exciting new series of bubblegum picture cards available exclusively from Topps. Year in, year out, Topps Baseball is the hottest topic on every kid's lips. The hottest seller during your baseball or your best selling baseball season. Now in a brand new full color display box to delight the eye and attract greater business. Topps Baseball promises to show you the fastest turnover you've ever experienced. Place your order today. 1963 Topps Baseball Card Gum. Again, Topps Baseball is the finest series ever, says Stan Musial. It's amazing that it took them so long to get Stan Musial under contract. 1963 Major League Baseball hobby cards, exciting new features, sensational new pictures, latest facts and figures. These are the rack packs depicted on there. And again, it says Trading Card Guild manufacturer, which is interesting. It's Topps. I'm not sure why they're not saying Topps chewing gum, but it says Trading Card Guild. Let's see here. Item number 907, 3 gross per carton, consisting of 12 cards in clear wrapped pack, 36 packs per display box, 12 boxes per carton, 25 pounds per carton. That's item 907. Item 988 is 3 dozen per carton, containing of 3 individually wrapped packs with each containing 12 cards and packed in a clear package with a colorful hole punched header, 7 pounds per carton. No prices listed. You'd have to call for that, I'm sure. But Topps Chewing Gum, 254 36th Street, Brooklyn 32, New York. The trivia section here says features the rookie cards of Baseball Hall of Famer Willie Stargell, NBA Hall of Famer Dave DeBusschere, and Pete Rose. Features the final standard issue baseball card of Baseball Hall of Famer Stan Musial. Don Landrum's card number 113 is actually Ron Santo, and Eli Greba's card number 2231 mistakenly shows Ryan Doran. Wow, that's a lot to take in. Gallery here. Let's go to the gallery. Card number 1 is the National League batting leaders with Frank Robinson, Tommy Davis, Stan Musial, Bill White, and Hank Aaron. Tommy Davis is in the middle. Red Diamond, he's the leader. American League counterpart is Pete Runnels from the Boston Red Sox, but it also includes Mickey Mantle and world famous Chuck Hinton. The leader cards in the 60s were epic. Here is another example of that. The home run leaders from 1963. Card number 3 has Mays, Aaron, Frank Robinson, Ernie Banks, and Orlando Cepeda. So legendary stuff happening again in the National League. American League, Killebrew leads you there. Drysdale, Gibson, and the league ERA leader Sanford Koufax are listed on card number 5. Not as much excitement over there in the American League, where you have Hank Aguirre, Robin Roberts, Whitey Ford, Dean Chance, and Eddie Fisher, who was married to Debbie Reynolds. No, different Eddie Fisher, I know. National League, look at that. 6 floating heads, possibly the most floating heads on a non-Cubs card. Don Drysdale is your leader in victories, followed by a bunch of also-rans or no names after that. So anyway, we have everything in here. Our league leaders, beautiful cards. Don't need to explain what they look like to you. Wonderful pictures, certainly better than the 1962 set, if you ask me. Posed picture, big, posed picture, little, and player name, player team and player position listed on the front of the card. The back of the card, bright yellow, draws my eyes in. And we have, of course, some fine team cards as well. Let's read from the card number 60, Elston Howard. Elston Howard, catcher, New York Yankees, height 6'2", weight 204, bats right, throws right, born 2/23/1929. Home is Teaneck, NJ. During the 1960 World Series, Elston tied a mark by cracking out 2 hits in 1 inning. Elston, says the cartoon, has hit 5 World Series home runs. So Elston has his Muskegon stats from 1950 and then 2 years in military service, back to Kansas City in the American Association, Toronto in the International League, and then he is a Yankee from here on out. 8 years in the major leagues at this point. So that's his 1963 card. Complete major and minor league batting record, TCD, printed in USA. So one of the fun things about cards of the day, Ed Charles rocking his 1962 All-Star Rookie trophy on his card. Dual player cards, friendly foes such as Duke Snider and Gil Hodges are there. And then one of the fun things, like I said, is seeing some of the minor league stuff, because you get to see where these players played. Jimmy Schaefer played in Decatur. He played in Winston-Salem. He played in Winnipeg. He played in Omaha, played in Tulsa, played in Portland. So imagine a kid from, it says Center Valley, PA, which isn't that far away from me, up near Allentown way. Imagine him traveling all over the country and even internationally to play baseball throughout his career. So fun little information on that. I don't know if you see that anymore on cards or if anybody pays attention to it, but Bob Veal rocking his glasses there. Anyway, 1963 Topps baseball set. It is a fine issue by Topps in the 1960s, and that is Basement Tapes number 130, done and dusted.